So my ears are pretty clean.
Okay.
Like, I'm not gonna like.
What do you mean clean though?
Like, when I put it in, I don't see, like, nothing comes out.
That's a problem.
Oh no!
That is a problem. Literally, if you're home and you've got your cotton buds, plenty of it in your cupboard,
Yes,
get rid of it.
I do.
Get rid of it.
Welcome to Consultation Room Podcast. So today we have our first ever burning question of season 2.
We do.
I'm excited and a bit nervous because it's Trudy asking me this burning question. And you know how it goes. She said it's going to be like, but let's find out.
It's actually going to be very straightforward.
Okay.
Yes. What we're going to do is we're going to separate fact from fiction on something that many people do every day.
Okay.
Yeah, so it'll be quite educative, I think.
Oh.
Yes. So, getting right into it.
Yeah.
Stephanie, how do you clean your ears?
Well, I use cotton buds.
Mm-hmm.
And what I do, I don't like it dry. I like it to wet it a bit. So I just run it underneath like the tap. Just to make it a little bit wet.
Mm-hmm.
And then I clean it. Like, the thing about me, if you know me, like my husband says, I'm constantly cleaning my ears, which is not good. But it's because they're always itchy. I suffer from like hay fever and like a bit. Listen.
So when you clean your ears though, because it's itchy.
Yeah, I just.
Is it like you've got in there and like you want to give it a little bit of a scratch?
You know that.
Okay.
When you put the cotton buds in your ear and then it feels so nice.
Yeah.
It's just something about that feeling, especially when it's itchy and you just clean it.
Yeah.
You just put it in. So yeah, that I would say I do it very often. Like I would say almost. I know I shouldn't be doing it. I put cotton buds in my ears almost like every 3 days. I would say.
Wow. Okay.
I know I shouldn't. I know I shouldn't be doing it.
Okay.
So my ears are pretty clean.
Okay.
Like, I'm not gonna... Like,
what do you mean clean, though?
Like, when I put it in, I don't see... Like, nothing comes out.
That's a problem.
Oh, no!
That is a problem. Now, you should actually never use cotton buds to clean your ears.
It feels so good.
No, you should actually never use cotton buds to clean your ear. So, the reason... Do you know what? It's been, I think, I would say maybe 8 years since I used cotton bud, like Q-tips.
Wow. So I'm sure you use like the olive oil
things. Yeah, but like any other thing, even olive oil, not that often.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like I very rarely clean my ears with cotton buds or like whatever people call Q-tips, because it's just generally not advised that you use cotton buds. Now, there's a lot of risks when it comes to using cotton buds.
Yeah.
So when you push that cotton bud in your ear, what you're doing is you're actually pushing earwax further into the ear canal, and that is what's causing blockages as well as impacted earwax.
Okay.
And sometimes the itchiness is maybe because there's so much blockage as well.
Really?
Yes.
I just feel like it's my hay fever because it's constantly
So what
itchy.
happened to your antihistamines?
It doesn't work for me.
You need to use that olive oil.
Mm-hmm. But I just like that feeling.
No, it is literally the worst you could do for your ear. Literally, like do you know what? Like when I go with my boyfriend, he stopped using earbuds, like cotton buds. Yes, and we use other we clean our ears differently. We don't use cotton buds.
I see.
Yes, just because generally it is not the safest way to clean your ears, and as much as of course you're pushing that earwax further into the ear canal, and that of course is what's causing blockages and all of that, you're also at risk of an injury when you're using cotton buds. So basically the skin in the ear is very delicate. So it can be easily damaged by using cotton bud. And some people, honestly, sometimes I see someone go in there and I'm like, oh my God.
It's not just the earwax. Sometimes anything pointy I can get hold of.
That is terrible.
Trudy, you don't understand. When I say my ears can itch.
That is terrible.
Like, if I can't get hold of earbuds, I just need something for it. I'm not, I really do not condone this, but this is me. I'm very careful, but sometimes I just need to relieve that itch.
Ooh,
I just
no.
need to relieve that itch,
Yeah.
and I need something to just tickle it.
Oh my God, that is literally the worst that you could do for your ears. Do you use earbuds or cotton buds for your kids?
Well, you know, with them since they were born, I've got 6 and 5-year-old now. I would say I've literally cleaned their ears like twice, and it was just because, like, you know, sometimes you can see like the wax a bit like in the ear canal there, so I just use the earbuds, just maybe like scoop it, but I don't think I've really cleaned it.
Okay.
It's only because I know it's not good. I personally, I do it for myself because it's me, it's my body, but for them, I know it's not good, so I tend to just leave them alone. Yeah, I don't want to cause an itch.
You know, I've said like the last time I probably used it was about 8 years ago. I used to use like, I think they stopped doing it. In Boots, they used to have baby cotton buds, and they were thicker than normal. And they were basically, it was a thick cotton wool and then a little bit pointed, so it would go right in but not in completely. It's just to clean almost the outside. I used to use it, but I completely stopped using cotton buds because of the risks, right? So as we've said, cotton buds are not really the safest thing. So of course there's the whole pushing earwax further into the ear, as well as of course risk of an injury, because we've said the skin around the ear canal is so delicate, so you can very easily injure it, but also you're basically disrupting the natural cleaning system of the ear. Yes, so earwax actually protects the ear by trapping dust, debris, and any microorganisms, and over cleaning or over removing the earwax can actually disrupt this process. Yes, so it is not advisable. Now, how should you really clean your ears?
Exactly.
Okay.
I don't even know, because what should you be doing?
Okay. So what I actually do is every day after a shower, I just get either a wipe or just tissue paper, and I just like wet it a little bit, and I just clean basically where, like, just around the ear from the outside, not in the inner ear, just literally as far as my finger can go.
Okay, I do that. Like, you know, when I shower, I'm not gonna lie, I do get the sponge just to like clean the inside, like not right inside the drum, but just like, you know, like inside, like outside of like my ear. Yeah. Just to get a bit of dirt out. But that's what I do. But in terms of like the inside, you know, going inside the ear canal. I feel like sometimes.
Nope, it is not advisable. You should not do it. It is literally the worst thing you could do for your ear. And you know what? Part of it as well, you don't realize, is it's the more you do it, the farther you're pushing that wax. And long term, there's a lot of things that can happen, risks and things. So
to be honest, I've heard that. Like, because honestly, I've been doing this for ages, and my grandma actually used to tell me, Steph, because she is deaf now. She was like, when she was young, she used to always be like me, like putting the earbuds in her ears or getting like a feather, like, you know, to clean it. Yeah. And now she's deaf. She was like, it's because I was constantly doing it. And she was like, if I keep going, I'm literally gonna be deaf.
There you go. But it's just, do you know what? It's one of those things I always feel like if you can ignore it, you will just get up. Yeah, you'll just get past it. So it's one of those things. It's like, it's something that you have to train yourself to do, like, because it's very, very common that when people have a little bit of an itch, they go in there with literally, they could take even like a hairpin and go in there with it. And I'm like, no, that is the worst you could do for your ears. Like, you're literally damaging your ears.
So why did they develop the earbuds then? I don't understand. Because if this is bad for us,
there's a lot that's bad. What about Red Bull? Why is there Red Bull? And we know it's bad for you. Because it's marketing. The people who are doing earbuds know that the person using it is already very addicted to using it, so they can't stop. So it's money for them. It's damage for you. Exactly. It was not, first of all, let's just confirm this. Earbuds were not developed by healthcare professionals or any doctors. The ENT department never came together and said, let's get some earbuds for the ears. No. In fact, within the ENT community, which is the ear, nose and throat, so people who look after your ears, your nose and throat, because all of that is connected, they always say that nothing smaller than your elbow should go into your ear.
Than your elbow?
Yeah.
But the earbuds are smaller than your elbow.
Exactly. So nothing smaller
should go in.
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
Yes. Nothing smaller than your elbow should go inside your ear. Yeah, so there you go. Especially if you're going with it inside the ear, that is a problem. So literally use a washcloth or a wipe or even a wet tissue. Wipe around. It's always very important to wipe around the ear because a lot of people don't, like, you see behind the ears dirty.
And it smells.
Oh, it's because, you know, where you wear your earrings, if you're ladies, you know, you wear earrings, clean around there, you know, inside, not inside the ear, but, you know, all these folds around the ear, you should definitely wash that, you know, clean them.
Exactly.
So literally a washcloth that is a little bit wet or even a wipe, use that, clean around there. Do not go inside. As far as, so if you can put, say, a wipe around your, say, index finger and just go with it like that around that is all you need. The rest of it, you do not need it. Never use Q-tips or cotton buds or cotton swabs or hairpins or any small objects into your ears. Never use that. And it's very common, like with I think, I don't know about with Africans, because I tell you what, I have seen my uncles literally take, not even tapping, they'll take like a little stick from like the garden and like they'll go with it in there, and I'm like, oh no, my god,
no, that's extreme.
Yeah,
no, go that far.
But people use all kinds. They put all kinds because if it's itchy or if you wanna, you can feel the earwax is right there.
But do you get itchy ears?
No.
See, that's why.
No, because I've ignored it. No, because I've ignored it.
No. You don't have true itchy ears.
No, I tell you what, because I used to use Q-tips, the baby ones, for that. But now it's like, no, it's not something that I need to even, it's the same way. You know, there's women who, when they wear makeup, they constantly touch their face. Yeah. And then if they wear a white top, their top will be all brown, right? But then there's women who've trained themselves that when you have makeup, you do not touch your face. You could be itchy there. No, you're not touching it. So it's the same. It's literally the same way. Just train yourself that even if your ear is itchy, you do not put anything in there. You know, you can use olive oil. You can use almond oil. Like there's oils that you can use to help soothe the ear as well as sort of like soften the earwax. But never put anything inside the ear. Okay. Yes. And when it comes to sort of impacted earwax, we all know in pharmacy we have a lot for that. Yes. So the likes of like your Otex, you know, for impacted earwax. We always also do recommend olive oil. Yeah. And it doesn't have to be like the olive oil you buy in the pharmacy. Some olive oil, your virgin olive oil, you can put it in and literally the wax will be softened. It will come out on its own very quickly.
That's actually true. When I was young, actually, what my mum used to do, before we used to go to bed, she would put a bit of like olive oil, then put like a small towel on our pillow, and so that when we sleep, the earwax will come out, seep through it. Yeah, but then we didn't adopt that.
See, that's where we're going wrong. That is where we're going wrong. And I think also another thing that people do is ear candling, where they put the ear candle to get it's actually something that a lot of it's some societies and some communities are very big on, and they swear by it. They say it removes all the earwax and all of that, or impacted earwax, and actually that is the worst you can do for your ears.
Yeah, can you imagine that?
Yeah, there's people who swear by it, and I get, you know, every culture has got that what is, you know, normal to them or what they do, their normal practices, but some of these things is actually what's causing you a lot of pain. It's probably what's causing you a lot of like the blocked eardrums. You know, you feel like you can't hear, and you have to go for like earwax syringing. Yeah, all of that. So literally, some of these things is what is causing all the complications. So stop it all. Literally, just washcloth or a wipe. If it gets quite bad, get that olive oil, almond oil, put it in the morning. You will have a little bit of that earwax, that excess earwax, not all of it. And I think that's also another misconception. People think that earwax is a bad thing. Yeah. Yes. So sometimes, like, I don't know about you, but growing up, like some girls would look into someone's ear and say, "Ew, you're dirty."
I still have that misconception, you know. Because even when I see like my kids, like when they have like a buildup of wax, I tell you, like I get the earbuds to clean. Because I just feel like, oh, that's a lot. You know, it's not good. Yeah. But I guess I'm wrong.
No, it's it's okay. Not. It's normal, especially if it's not on the outside. So sometimes when it's on the outer ear, you can see it. You know, you get literally, if you get a wipe, let's be honest, you can literally get it out. Exactly. But if it's inside, sometimes people even like open your ear and they say, oh, you've got earwax. No, you should not remove all that. Unless it's excessive. And even then, you should not use a cotton bud. Yeah, you should either like literally olive oil or almond oil, and literally just leave it in, maybe overnight, maybe all through the day, and the excess earwax will seep out. And if, of course, if say you notice that there's blockage, because a lot of patients we know come in and say, I'm blocked, I need something, then you can come to the pharmacy, we'll give you something to help with relieving some of that excessive impacted earwax. Or go to your doctors, speak to your doctors. Now, I've got some statistics, right? So, a significant number of people use cotton buds to clean their ears, right? Despite medical advice against it, people still do it, like Stephanie. So, studies show that 90% of people have used cotton buds for ear cleaning at some point in their life. Even I've said I used to use it, but not anymore, but literally 90%. So, it's a very small percentage of people who don't use it. But it's also because you know that it's there, like there's cotton buds there, so you're like, oh, I'll just get it to clean my ears, but it's not recommended at all. Literally, if you're home and you've got your cotton bud, you know, plenty of it in your cupboard, get rid of it.
I do.
Get rid of it. It is not doing you any favors.
Essential for me, but now I'm like, I need to change.
It is, honestly, it's very harmful for your ear using cotton buds. So it's really not recommended. But also in the UK, 2.3 million people require earwax removal procedures. And do you know what causes it? Earwax blockage that is caused by the cotton buds. So basically what you think you're doing every day, cleaning your ears with a cotton bud, is actually not doing you any favors. And what's going to happen eventually is this earwax is gonna basically be it's gonna cause blockage, and you're gonna have to go for procedure. And when I say procedure, it might be syringing, it might be all kinds of procedures. So 2.3 million people.
Wow. To be honest, that is like one of my biggest fears. Well, like, although I like doing it, when I'm putting like the earbuds in my ear, I do have this fear. What if like the buds come off and get stuck in my ear? That is one of my fears. I'm like, oh my god, I don't want that to happen.
And when that happens, they'll have to literally go in there surgically and take it out. Because the ear, let's be honest, it's not somewhere where you can get a car and they can take it out, or like it's gonna go into one ear and out the other. And that's one thing people don't think about. I think the ear is one of the part of the body is just very much like it's just the ear. No one really puts that much. Or even like sometimes, I don't know if you've seen this, it's been going on round on like TikTok and Instagram, but a lot of like barbers, they get like waxing wax, right? For like taking hair out, and they put it in the ear with like a stick, and they pull it out. And I'm sorry, but that is actually quite dangerous as well, because that's as bad as putting something in your ear, because this is a liquid that you're putting in your ear. So what's the guarantee that it's not gone deeper than it should?
It's probably damaged like your ear canal.
No, honestly, the ear canal especially, because as I said, the skin is very delicate. So you're going in there with wax, hot wax, and then and it's the way they do it. Oh my god! Like some of these videos. Oh, I will have to show you this video. Like some of it, they literally put it in. And they have like a little stick just to hold onto something, and the way they pull it out is actually painful. And so like a lot of people, like there's this barber who's gone quite, like he's become so like popular because of the videos that he puts out there, where he gets like a lot of young men, sometimes not even young, sometimes like oldish men, like they're in their 60s, 70s. They go to him for like a haircut, and then they put like the wax in their nose, in their ears, in the beard, and then they just pull it out. And I'm thinking, oh my god, that wax in your ear is honestly the worst thing that you could do, because it could really damage your ear.
So true.
Yeah. So true. And I think also it's a good practice, especially when people have children. When you show them that it's normal not to use cotton buds when they grow up, they don't have to use it. Because I only used it because in my household there was always cotton buds.
Okay.
So I grew up knowing that I need to clean my ears every
yeah.
day. So after a shower, I would literally go there with,
Okay.
you know, and then eventually, I think 8 years ago, I was like, hold on. Then I started like, you know, looking into it because unfortunately I have loss of hearing in one of my ears.
Oh, no.
So my doctors actually told me that, look, don't use any cotton buds. You can't clean your ears with any cotton buds. And that was about 10 years ago. It was a struggle, but eventually I got into it and it became like a normal everyday thing where literally after shower, literally a wet wipe or even a wet washcloth is what I use. Just clean my outer ear. I don't go all the way in. I don't really have, and I feel like the body is clever. People forget that. So the same way, you know, the I don't know, the eye will clean itself. Is the same with the ear will clean itself. So all that excess earwax, you don't have to go manually and try remove it yourself. Your ear will do that job for itself. And I think it's, honestly, you're right. It's the whole idea of like, oh my God, I'm like, my ears are dirty. No, they're not dirty. It's just earwax and you need it. You absolutely need it. I was, it's the same way with hairs in the nose. These men have got a lot of hairs in the nose, right? I don't know about you, but a lot of times some things, like things fly into my nose and I feel them right there. And I feel them right there. I'm like, I'm thinking,
really?
do you know?
No, I've never had that.
So I don't know why. Especially, you know, when it's like, when it's like winter, it's getting to winter.
A little fly or something.
Yeah, and then there's this like, there's normally like a group of little flies in the like in the evening. A group of them. If I walk past them, it's a guarantee that one of them is gonna fly into my nose, and it goes and I can feel it right there. Because I mean, as you said, it's all connected, isn't it? And I'm like, oh my God. Then my boyfriend has got some hairs in his nose, and I'm always like, let me shave them. He only shaves the ones that sort of like they're visible. But if it was me, I would shave everything, right? But he doesn't have the same problem.
Because they're there to, like, you know, protect you. Like, you know,
catch things.
Trap all these
things.
things.
I think my hairs, they just stop growing. But it's the same way with the ear. So even sometimes, as we said, debris and like any dirt or anything like that will be trapped by the eardrum. So if you actually take out more earwax than you need to, you're actually opening your eardrum to like all kinds. That's why sometimes, I don't know, but sometimes people get things stuck in their ears, right? Like little animals or like little things like that. If there's not to get it removed. But can you imagine if there wasn't any earwax to catch that?
I guess so. Yeah, that'll be really bad.
Because it goes straight.
Oh, imagine like the animal just traveling through your.
Yeah, exactly.
And then it goes into your brain.
That's it. Oh, like not like the earwax is good to protect you from like a lot of these things. Yeah. So Steph,
I think you've literally
convinced you.
Convinced me. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop.
Yeah, because
I'm gonna stop.
You're not doing yourself any favors, and also for your children, I think you need to show them the norm, like the norm that is because also you don't realize, but when your kids, even if you don't use it on them, when they see you using it, they'll probably want to, and also without you even seeing, like behind your back, they might take it.
Yeah, that's true.
I tell you a story. My nephew, when he was, I think, about 4. Right. You know what? Kids are very, like, they're very observative, right? So they will watch something and then they will just wait when you're not looking and they will try to do it. Yeah. So you know how we wear earrings, women? Yeah. Right? So he kept saying, like, you know, we're always going there with our earrings and we put the little stop, you know, little earring and little stop. So he basically took the little stop and he tried to, like, see, can he, like, put, like, a little hole in his ear? Because he's, like, fascinated, right? Like what's going on, right? Do you know that little thing went inside his ear? Yeah. And guess what? I think the nanny who was looking after him tried to take it out and pushed it further in. I tell you what, my nephew had to be put under to get it surgically removed. Yes. Wow. This is true story. So it goes to show, like, you might not be doing it to them, but they might be observing you doing it. That's the day that we'll go in there and with so much. I'm convinced. Exactly. Today is gonna. I've not even used it today, but
From today onwards, that's it.
Good.
I'm not gonna use any earbuds anymore.
I am glad.
I wanted to ask you something though, just relating to the ears and stuff.
Right.
So when you go to bed, do you wear your earrings?
No.
Okay. Because I do.
Do you?
Yeah, I do. But then.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why do you wear your earrings?
Because sometimes, like, I have one where I don't change it, so I wear it constantly.
Right.
But then, do you know, there's so much build up, so I have to literally take it off and then clean it. So that's something like, I'm like, no. If like you're one of those ones that wear your
earrings to bed,
you literally need to like clean your ears because there's so much dirt.
See, I used to, so I have 2 piercings there, and one of my piercings, I used to have the same earring, like it was like a little stud, shiny thing, and then I just wear like maybe my other earrings on the other one, and I never used to change it that often, but now, literally before, so there's one that I don't change, right? But I clean around it and all the time. But it's true because sometimes what I notice is when I used to wear that earring for so long is when I take it out, oh my God, you even see the dirt, so like the buildup.
You literally need to take it off.
And the smell, let's be honest. Yeah. The smell was not nice.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
So you have to like take it off when you're bathing to clean it.
Yeah. So
I realized that at like a later stage, maybe like like college or something. Because before, I used to wear like maybe I have like one gold stud and I'll wear it the whole time. And I never used to take it off. And then one time I took it off and I saw the build up and I was like, oh my goodness. So from there on, like when I'm showering, just take it off, have a little clean, because it builds so much dirt.
It does, and it smells as well. Because at the end of the day, let's be honest, like it is a small hole, and then there's so much that's impacted as well. Your sweat as well. Let's be honest, like the sweat will go there. So some of your sweat will go around your ears, in your ears. So yes, that's actually a really good point. But I suppose best thing would be also cleaning your earrings as well. I think that's one thing people have to do as well. What I do is, especially earrings that I wear quite often, I normally get like either sanitizer wipe or even like sanitizer, and I put it on a wipe and I just go around it and clean it. Because let's be honest, like it can actually, like the buildup also will transfer to the earring. So without you cleaning that often, your earrings will not be clean anyway. So I think it's actually a really good thing. It's a really good thing. I like that. But would you prefer to go bed with your earrings and then have to clean your ear, or would you be okay not wearing anything to bed?
I don't really mind. Like either way. The only reason why like I wear it to bed is because like most of the time I have like an everyday wear, so I just always have that. Unless like maybe I want to wear something fancy, that's when I'll literally like change my earring. But most of the time it's the same earring. That's why I wear it to bed.
Okay. Got you. But you clean it quite often.
Yes,
that's good.
The cleaning I had to. From when I realized that build up, oh no, I was like, no, I have to.
That's good.
Take it off and clean it.
Oh, good. So I think what we have learned from this episode is we need to first of all clean our ears, but not using cotton buds. Yes. So the Q-tips that you have at home, please get rid of them because literally bin them because they're not good for your ears. They can actually be quite dangerous and they will cause long-term complications as well. So if you have Q-tips at home, they're not probably what is best for your to clean off your earwax or to clean your ears. Now, if you have children, as we said, that might not even be what they need. Literally a little wipe, just a wipe, just wipe the ears. But I think it's very important people clean behind the ears.
Behind the ears.
That's when, I'm sorry, your ears could be so clean, like the inside of it, there's no wax or whatever, but the smell, or even if I can see that little line of dirt behind your ear, something is not right. Yeah. So I think also every day, I think when you're in the shower, I don't know what people are doing. Just clean behind your ears.
Yeah, that's what I do with my sponge. Literally, when I'm like washing my face and I get to my ears, I just do the back of my ears.
Exactly.
And inside,
Yeah. Perfect. So what is your take home from this episode, Steph? What have you taken away from this episode that you will implement in your everyday life?
Trudy, I actually appreciate this episode. I appreciate this burden question.
I'm glad.
Because it was literally a habit of me. Like, my husband knows, like, I'm constantly reaching out for these earbuds. There was like a point where I used to even put it on my bedside because I'll be sleeping and I have itchy ears, and then I'll just take it then straight into my ears. But my take-home message: Q-tips, earbuds, cotton buds, bad for us. Because you're literally just damaging your ears. You're pushing the wax further and further into your ear canal. Like, you're damaging it. So I appreciate this topic so much. I'm gonna stop, especially the fact that you said it's also gonna be something that my kids may be adopting from me, and I don't want that. So moving forward, I'm gonna stop using cotton buds. I'm gonna bin them.
I am glad.
I appreciate it.
I am actually very glad.
You.
I am glad. I mean, listen, by all means, you know, we can't tell you what you need to do at home, but we can only give you facts. And it's something, I feel like something like using earbuds or Q-tips, if it's been a routine of yours, it might take time, but try avoid it. Even if you can't completely stop it, try do it as the least number of times in a year, maybe on Christmas Day.
Treat yourself.
Treat yourself on Christmas Day, but otherwise it is not advisable. So honestly, cotton buds, Q-tips to clean your ears can lead to more harm than good. Rely on the natural cleaning system. So the ear has got its own natural cleaning mechanism. And of course, if there's buildup of earwax, seek medical help, seek medical advice. We pharmacists actually can help you with that. Stephanie, you can help people with that. And exactly. But also avoid putting things in the ear. So we're not just saying that, you know, stop using Q-tips or earbuds, but also the things that you put in your ear. Sometimes people put pens in their ears just to give you a little bit of no, that is actually damaging your ear. Thank you. I'm glad you've loved this episode.
Yes.
Thank you for tuning in today. We hope you enjoyed this episode. Remember, a healthy chat is a step towards a healthy life.
If you have any topics you'd like us to discuss, drop us an email at consultationroompod@gmail.com. Our Instagram is @consultationroompod. See you next week. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay blessed.